A timeline helps us to understand the order that things happened in the past. It shows us what came first, what came next, and sometimes where we are now. It shows us how things have changed over time. This timeline shows how toys have changed from long ago to the toys that we play with today. Let's take a look at a few examples. A very long time ago in the 1800s, children played with simple toys like toy soldiers. These were often made from wood or metal, and they were designed to look like real people. They didn't move or make sounds, but children used their imagination to bring them to life. Around 100 years later, or next on the timeline, are ragdolls, popular in the early 1900s. These dolls were usually handmade from fabric and scraps of material. They were soft, simple, and often very special because they were made by someone in the family. Around the same time, children also played with rolling hoops. These were large hoops that children pushed along with a stick while running. They were a popular outdoor toy and helped children to stay active. Moving forward to between the 1920s and 1950s, we start to see wind-up toys. These toys could move on their own when they were wound up with a key. This was exciting because toys were started to use simple mechanisms to create movement. In the 1960s, fashion dolls became popular. These dolls had different outfits and accessories, and children could change how they looked. They reflected fashion trends of the time, and they were very different from earlier dolls, which were big and didn't have many moving parts. Next on the timeline are handheld game devices. These were developed from simple versions in the 1980s to more complicated in the 1990s. These toys use screens and buttons and allow children to play electronic games anywhere. This was a big change, as toys were becoming digital. We also start to see remote-controlled cars around this time. These toys use batteries and controllers to make them move, turn, and speed up. Children could now control toys from a distance, making play more interactive. More recently in the 2000s, movie-themed building sets became popular. These toys let children build models based on characters and scenes from films. They combine creativity, problem-solving, and storytelling. Finally, at the end of the timeline, we have fidget toys, which have become popular more recently. These toys are designed to be squeezed, popped, or twisted, and they're often used to help people focus or relax. Toys come in all shapes and sizes. This timeline shows how just some have changed over time, from simple, handmade objects to high-tech and interactive designs. All of them, though, help children learn, imagine, and have fun.